Hey, cooking with your girl Judy. Hey y'all, today I am so excited. I am fixing to pickle me some cucumbers, and I'm gonna do the bread and butter cucumbers. My husband bought me a truckload of cucumbers home from the garden, and he bought me some squash. I've done already did the squash and put it in the freezer, but I'm gonna do the cucumbers today, and I'm gonna show you what we need. The cucumbers are now over in the sink, soaking in water so that we can get all the dirt and stuff off of them, and then I'm gonna show you how I cut them up and everything too. So what we will need is 3 cups of apple cider vinegar. You can use pickling vinegar or regular vinegar, whatever kind of vinegar you want to use, you can use it. But I prefer the apple cider vinegar. 4 cups of granulated sugar, back here in the bag. 2 tablespoons of mustard seeds, yellow mustard seeds. Got that glare. 1 tablespoon of celery seeds. 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn. And here's the peppercorn. 1/2 a teaspoon of cloves. 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. And turmeric really don't have a flavor. It just sort of turns yellow. It gets you use turmeric in Chinese food, in the fried rice, and you can use them in when you get ready to pickle your pickles. So 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. And let me see, do we have everything? Okay, you'll need a 1/3 cup of canning pickling salt. Okay, now let me get over here and clean my pickles, wash my pickles up, and I'm gonna cut 2 or 3 of them up to let you see how I cut them, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, I forgot to tell you about the peppers, the bell peppers and the purple onions we'll be needing. I like the colorful peppers and purple onions in my pickles, because I like to eat them when they get pickled, okay? Okay, now let's work on cleaning these cucumbers. Okay, I'm gonna run some water. Let me get you up in here. And they've been soaking, so just about all the dirt has been got off of them. And I rub my hands over to make sure they're good and clean. And sometimes I take a knife and I scrape them to make sure they're good and clean. Okay. And they're not the biggest cucumbers, but they're just right for pickling. Okay, you're gonna take that top part off, and this part, and if you have a slicer, you can slice them up. Some people have slicers where they slice them up, but I like to slice them up by hand. Okay? And they should be about their size. Oh, they smell so good. I love fresh cucumber smell. I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to go away and do the rest of them, okay? We got a rainy day here in Chicago, and the rain and the pickle smell, the cucumber smells so good. I'm a rain person. I love rainy weather. And I love pickling cucumbers. Okay, take the top part off. And you're going to slice them. Yeah, my husband bought me a lot of vegetables home from the garden. So I've been busy canning and putting up squash. And I like doing this kind of stuff. This keeps me busy. I like the way it smells too. Okay, there you go. Now I'm gonna go away and I'm gonna clean the rest of them, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm finished cutting up the cucumbers, and I think I have about maybe 2 or 3 pounds here. I think, because per pound of cucumbers will go 1/3 cup of canning salt. So I'm gonna put 3 1/3 cups in my pickles, in my cucumbers. Okay, and I'm gonna have to divide them up like this. Put half cucumbers, and then I'm gonna put some of the peppers. Okay, I'm gonna do it about 3 times. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put a third, 1/3, 1/3 canning salt. Since I'm doing it 3 times. And then some more cucumbers. Then some more peppers. Another 1/3. Sprinkle it over there. And I'm pour the rest of them in here. And it takes 2 days to make the pickles, because you're gonna have to let them sit in the refrigerator overnight. Okay. And the rest of the onions. And then another 1/3 of the salt. And I'm not quite filling it up. Okay? About that much. Okay, and now you're gonna put the ice over top of them. And when the ice melts, it's melting that salt. Getting that salt all melted down in there, okay? So I'm gonna put a saran wrap on top of this, and I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator and let them sit overnight. And I'll be right back. You know how a camera does, okay? I said overnight, but I'll be right back. I mean, really right back, okay? Okay, guys, I told you I'll be right back. I have washed my jars, and I put them in distilled water to sterilize them. And You can go and buy a set like this. Let me see if I can get it up there without the ball set. It's got the jar lifter, magnetic lid lifter, bubble remover. It's like a shifter. You're gonna stick it down in the jar and get the air out of the pickles. And you got a jar funnel. Let me pull it back a little bit more. You can buy a set like this, and all of this you have to sterilize. Okay? There's your lifter, and that's your shifter, and here are your tops, and you got your jars. So I'm gonna put them over here on the other side and take them out with my tongs. Make sure you use tongs, and turn them upside down on my towel and dry them out. Okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have sterilized my jars. Listen, let me tell you something. This is something we all gonna have to learn how to do because of this pandemic or this virus going around. We're gonna have to learn how to start making our own fruit and vegetables and storing our own vegetables. Now, I'm a thug girl. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. And when I moved here in Alabama, the dirty South, I had to learn how to start doing these things. I didn't learn right away, but as I got older and started having kids and grandkids, I had to learn how to do this. Now, my husband, he is like about 5 or 6 years younger than I am. And he grows the vegetables, and I store them. So, this is the end process of the sanitizing of the mason jars. Now I'm going to go over here and show you how I make the bronze or the broth to go in the pickles. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we'll need 3 cups of apple cider vinegar, or whatever vinegar you got. White vinegar, pickling vinegar, just whatever you got. And 4 cups of granulated sugar. Okay? We'll need 2 tablespoons of mustard seeds. We'll need 1 tablespoon of celery seeds. Okay, 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn. And half or whole teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of cloves and 1.5 teaspoon of turmeric. Okay, we're gonna put the cloves in the turmeric and run a little cold water in it and stir it up. Okay. And we're going to pour it into the pot with everything else in it. Okay. And now we're going to clean up our mess a little bit, okay? Put this on the stove. We're not going to turn it on yet. We're going to rinse the pickles, the cucumbers. Going to rinse these cucumbers off. And you're going to rinse them about maybe 3 or 4 times. One cold water on them. And these are the cucumbers that we had the bell pepper, celery, and onion, and that salt in it. Okay, we're gonna It's like cleaning turnip greens. Okay. Whoa, we're spilling them. Okay, we're gonna run cold water on them. Rinsing some of that salt off. Rinse them up real good, okay? And I'll come back and let you see me put them in the bronze, okay? Get it all good and rinsed up, okay? Let me taste one. They're good. They got that salty taste to it. I had it on hot water. But they are real good. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, guys. We have rinsed the salt off the pickles. Off the cucumbers. And now we're getting ready to make pickles. We put the brine on the stove now. We're going to simmer it first to melt the sugar. And we don't want it to boil yet. But we want it to boil when we start putting the cucumbers in. Okay?
Put it in there.
Yeah.
It's good.
Put them in like this with your hands. Get them in. Get them all in there.
Get it in there.
Yeah, get it in there. You like pickles?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
But I
Okay.
like pickles.
Now, we're not going to get them all in there at one time.
Make them.
We're going to come back and do the same process over with these other pickles, okay? With these other cucumbers.
Yeah.
Let's get them mashed down in there.
Get the mash in there.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good, yeah. I'm going to put just another handful in.
Yeah. Cook it. Cook it.
Cook it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are back?
Now, we'll be back after they start boiling. And we'll be ready to put them in a jar. Okay, here are the pickles after that quick little boil. After they come to a boil, you turn them off. And set them to cool. I set them to cool for just a little minute. For a little while. And you're going to take the ladler and put the pickles in the jar. They're pickles now. They're not cucumbers. They are pickles. So I can call them pickles. Okay. I'm going to pour some off. I put too many in that jar. Okay. Then you're going to put a little juice in them. I'm going to put a few more pickles back in the jar. I want a full jar. Okay. Then I'm going to take this little air hickey thing. I call it air hickey. And push the pickles down so I can get the air out of them. Put a few more cucumbers, pickles in the jar. Okay. 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 Now, we're gonna wipe the rim off. With a towel. Take this and put it there. And we're gonna screw it Not tight, but hand tight. Okay? And there are your pickles. Now I've got to fill the other jars up, and then I'm going to put them in water to boil them for 10 minutes so I can hear that pop. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay guys, here are my homemade bread and butter pickles. They still warm, and I've labeled them, and I have dated them. I put 6/26, I think today's 6/25. 20. Yeah, but here are the homemade bread and butter pickles that I have made. And I kept a few out so you can see some of them. They're really better after they've been set a while. And put in the refrigerator. Okay, there's one pickle. And I'm going to try them. They're still good and crunchy. And I can eat a whole jar. Here's the pepper. Yes, these are real good. If you want homemade bread and butter pickles, try this recipe. Yes. Subscribe, like, and comment to my homemade bread and butter pickles. And I thank y'all for coming by. And I think I've held up enough of y'all time as it is. And I'm gonna go. Y'all stay humble. Be blessed and have a good day. Yes. Bye for now. Now we see who likes pickles.
Me.
Okay. Bye.